This is the Dragon Ball fan animation by the very talented Etwalic Animations. It shows Beerus versus Frieza, with Frieza having the edge in his new transformation. And while I think this type of fight would be epic, would be phenomenal, I don't really think that we'll get it in Dragon Ball Super. And here is why. Now, I told you guys in yesterday's video that I would cover this, the moment where WHIS and Beerus, or WHIS on the instruction of Beerus, brought Frieza back to life, because this is a very interesting turn of events, and honestly it makes for a great dissection video, because this is directly correlated to this, the reason that Frieza did not kill Goku and Vegeta. And in today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys what Frieza and Beerus's relationship actually is, and a secret agreement that they have that goes back before Dragon Ball Z. But first, let me know in the comment section below if you know what I'm talking about, if you already know what I'm about to say about these two guys and their relationship. I want to see your thoughts before I tell you the answer. If you got it right, let me know after you're done watching this video. And for you guys who are the ground crew, I see you, the Black Squad. You guys are there every single video. You guys are liking, commenting, all that stuff. I'm having great conversations with a lot of you. I've even shouting you out in the community tab. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do, and you're taking us one step closer to fulfill the 500k mortal plan. If you'd like to be part of this dream, just hit that subscribe button and we'll get there in no time. After rereading the Dragon Ball Super manga, this is the moment that kind of took me aback, because nothing that I saw, at least up to this moment in my initial reading, would have brought me to believe that Whis was going to give Frieza back his life. And in the manga, they double down that it is Beerus' choice. Now, this happened in the anime, but again, even in the anime, there really was nothing that led me to believe that that was the case. So I found it really strange that this happened, especially since it was Goku's decision in the manga to go look for Frieza, recruit him. The epic fight that was too raw for the manga apparently happened. And then he made a promise to Frieza that he would be the one to bring him back to life, and didn't really inform anybody. But that's where it all started here, because when I reread this whole passage, I realized something, and that is that Beerus and Frieza are really friendly. Like, they're extremely friendly. They're literally on bro level, because if you read this entire thing, it showcases, one, that Beerus knows Frieza for quite some time, and two, Beerus is just fine joking around with Frieza, and Frieza's just fine snapping back on Beerus. Because when it's revealed that Goku failed to peacefully negotiate with Frieza, and we're alluded to again that awesome fight that was too raw for the manga, Beerus says this: "Geez, why'd you think talking to him would work, you idiot?" I understand that we all kind of know Frieza at this point, and it's safe to assume that even Beerus knows Frieza, but the way that he said it was like an old pal, like, oh, you know, why would you think that would work kind of thing. Like, he's known Frieza for quite some time. After Frieza says that he's been image training, he's gotten a lot stronger in Gold, and he's been fighting simulations on how to kill all the Z fighters, Beerus shuts that shit down, saying, "Frieza, if you even think of trying that, I'll stop you myself." Ho ho ho, I'm just joking, Lord Beerus. I know a lot of you guys are like hating the fact that I'm, you know, doing these impressions, but I'm sorry, I enjoy it. I think it's fun to do, and yeah, it's just a fun thing for me to do, so practice makes perfect. When they're all about to leave in the anime, Frieza doesn't want to hold Vegeta's hand or Goku's hand, and then Beerus jumps in and holds his hand. Well, in the manga, he doesn't want to hold Beerus's hand. He's like, "Holding hands with you gotta be kidding me." And then Beerus snaps. He's like, "Do as I say, or I will destroy you along with your soul so that you'll never come back again." Like, that one cut that deep because, I mean, that's the only reason that even Frieza's coming back as often as he is, because of the fact that his soul is intact. And so Frieza's like, fine. Even the way Frieza has these balls, like, I'm not going to be holding hands with you, to the God of Destruction. And then the God of Destruction to snap back, like, I'm going to destroy you, literally eliminate your soul. You know, like, Beerus really only says that kind of stuff to friends. He said it to Goku and Vegeta like plenty of times at this point. So this is like a friend type of relationship, at least Beerus's version of it, knowing that Beerus could destroy Frieza at any moment. But Beerus and Frieza kind of acknowledge that, and they have a long history of doing it. I made a video the other day talking about how Beerus started it all, and trust me, I'll get to the important bits in a minute, but even just going off what he says in different medium, in one of the mediums that he says, talking about destroying the Saiyans and having an influence in that, he threatens to destroy Frieza next time he sees him, and yet he's never destroyed him. So Beerus really has let Frieza live, but not just Frieza. This goes beyond Frieza, because you guys remember Resurrection of F, where Frieza's talking about Majin Buu and Beerus, and this is a panel from the manga. I bet you didn't know that there was a Resurrection of F manga. This is made by Toyotaro for the movie. It kind of just is going into the movie. It's a prequel to the movie. And in this, he says, the only people Father ever warned against laying a finger on were the God of Destruction, Beerus, and Majin Buu. So he defeated that Majin Buu. His father warned him about these two characters. And if we come to this scene right here, where Beerus says that he mentioned the Super Saiyan God myth and the Super Saiyan myth to Frieza, leading to this moment right here in Minus, where Frieza talks about it and says that he's going to the planet. He seems to be on friendly terms with Beerus, at least. He doesn't try to fight Beerus. He doesn't try to kill him. He is kind of having a very genuine relationship with this character. Like, who else could joke with Beerus like this and laugh about it? I mean, only Frieza. And you can say, well, Frieza was really scared when he first saw Beerus in Resurrection of F. But if you really look at this scenario, he was about to get his revenge in that movie, and he thought that Beerus was gonna get in the way. That's more than likely why he was scared in that movie. But even in that movie, The Resurrection of F, that is where Frieza's revenge against the Saiyans ends. And so you could say that because it ends right here, and all the events of the Tournament of Power happened, and DBS Broly, Frieza's not just friends with Beerus, but he's also now friendly with Goku and Vegeta, leading to the moment where Frieza attacks both of them on planet Cereal. If you look at the events after the Granola arc, this next scene right here really cuts to the heart of it all, where Goku is glazing Frieza and his new transformation, and Beerus is just telling him, hey, you know, anybody can really get stronger, all you gotta do is keep training, and then offers him the job of God of Destruction. It is obvious that Beerus has a vested interest in Goku and Vegeta. He wants either of them to be God of Destruction after him. He's pushing it on Goku, he's training Vegeta and Hakai. That's his interest in these two characters, but when Goku mentions a transformation, Beerus isn't worried about it at all. So it shows that Beerus isn't really worried about Black Frieza whatsoever, and you would think it's because Black Frieza isn't strong enough to face off against Beerus at this moment, but I believe it's because they're buddies. They're bros. They're not gonna kill each other, because Beerus had the chance to kill Frieza for the entirety of the King Cold Empire, like the entirety of Frieza's childhood. Like, Beerus really could have erased that organization off the map, the Frieza family. Could have destroyed them all, but he did not, because he doesn't care to. And again, they're friends. We don't get a scene like this in DBS where Beerus is literally disrespecting King Vegeta. We don't get that same scene with Frieza. We get Beerus offering Frieza information to help him because they're friends. So to end it all, we come right here to the beginning of the video, where we have to ask ourselves, why didn't Frieza, if he's looking to get his revenge against Goku and Vegeta, why didn't he kill them right here? And that is because he is friends with Beerus, and now he is friendly with Goku and Vegeta, and he knows how important Goku and Vegeta are to Beerus, so he's not going to kill them. His Resurrection of F arc was the revenge arc, and he failed. And even in that moment where he actually didn't fail, he won, WHIS actually turned back the clock and helped Goku and Vegeta even more. So they are favored by the gods at this point, and Frieza really can't do anything about it. So he is not even letting himself get into that situation. This bonus panel in the Moro arc where Frieza decides not to even interfere in the events of the Moro arc because he just doesn't want to be involved with criminals. Like, he doesn't want that trouble. He avoids trouble if he can avoid it. Like, if he doesn't feel solid about it, he avoids it. It's the same thing on Planet Cereal. He goes there on the invitation of Alec because he got invited there, but he already knew that Alec had some sort of grudge against him and wanted to take over his business. So he had to take out the competition. I'm assuming once he got out of the hyperbolic time chamber or the room of spirit and time, he felt how strong Gas was. He sensed it. And once he sensed it, he decided, I'm going to go there and I'm stronger than him. I'm going to just destroy him, which is exactly what he did. He didn't go there to kill Goku and Vegeta. He went there with the explicit target to be destroying this powerful warrior that was literally created to destroy him, which is Gas, and then destroying Alec. Basically destroying the Heater hierarchy who was trying to rival him in this planet game, and at the same time he took 2 Heaters with him as hostages. So he completely disassembled that association. That was his target at that time. So honestly, at the end of the Granola arc, Frieza really isn't like a big bad, even though he's being portrayed that way. He's honestly on the side of a neutral evil. He's friends with Beerus, he's kind of friends with Goku and Vegeta at this point. He doesn't want any added problems, so why is he trying to reassemble his empire so vigorously? And this is just going to headcanon territory here, because I already feel like Cooler is coming, but I believe it's a family member. I believe it's the hierarchy of the Frieza race, where other portions of space probably have his family members lording over it, so he's trying to get stronger to face them, and having Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Beerus in his back pocket is something that gives him an edge over his family. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be seeing something like that play out, where Frieza teams up with Goku and Vegeta in the future again. So at the end of the day, I wholeheartedly believe that Frieza is Team Goku and Vegeta and Beerus at this point, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So as fun as it is to kind of like be Black Frieza is the big bad in the future, I really don't see it. I think there's somebody in his own family that we're going to meet soon that is stronger than him, that realized that training the Frieza race is beneficial and has been training for far longer than Frieza ever has. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.